Hello everyone, today our group will talk about zodiac apoptosis. So this topic is a part of the pathology semester 1/2024 Medical Technology Wollongong University. Let me start with what is apoptosis. Apoptosis is a form of cell death in which a programmed sequence of cell dies. It is also known as programmed cell die or cellular suicide. It occurs in multicellular organisms which is crucial for maintaining.
Apoptosis play a key role in various physiological processes including 1. Development is health-shaped organ and tissue during embryonic development by removing unnecessary or abnormal cells. 2. Homeostasis is maintain the balance of cell number in tissue and eliminating old cells. 3. Immune function is remove harmful cells such as those inflicted by virus or cancer cells.
Cause of apoptosis. Apoptosis in physiologic condition, the programmed destruction of cell during embryogenesis. Cell loss in proliferating population during the fetus if immature lymphocytes that don't develop properly in the bone marrow or thymus will undergo apoptosis. Eliminations of potentially harmful self-reactive lymphocytes often occurs. Involutions of hormone-dependent tissue when hormones are depleted, such as changes in the spleen and uterus. After the acute inflammation resolves, neutrophils undergo apoptosis due to there is no stimulant.
Cause of apoptosis. Number 2. Apoptosis in pathologic condition. Number 1. DNA is destroyed by radiation. Cancer medicine when there is an abnormality in the DNA and it cannot be repaired. It will stimulate apoptosis. Number 2. Certain infections such as hepatitis B virus infection cells are induced to apoptosis by the immune response stimulated by the hepatitis B virus. Number 3. Pathologic atrophy of pancreas, salivary gland, or kidney.
Now let's move on to the apoptotic pathway. The apoptotic pathway can divide into two parts. First, extrinsic pathway and intrinsic pathway. The first pathway I refer to intrinsic pathway because the initial signal comes from outside the cells. So this pathway is often initiated by the other cell. Commonly, the cell that I refer is T lymphocytes, as you can see like this, or T cells. Now, this T lymphocyte, as you can see, have a surface molecule known as Fas ligand or Fas-L. The intrinsic pathway is initiated when Fas-L binds into Fas-L receptor, as you can see like this, on the surface of target cell. This set off a chain of intracellular events that will ultimately result in apoptosis. The sequence is mediated by Fas-associated death domain or FADD. In the final step, extrinsic pathway cascade activate each other, as you can see like this, called the cascade, like a chain. So the apoptosis is initiated as the active cascade begin breakdown of cellular material. For the second pathway is intrinsic pathway. As you can see like this. So by maintaining a balance between two sets of protein in mitochondrial membrane, anti-apoptotic protein such as BCL2 and BCLX, as you can see like in the molecule on the mitochondria like this. So, and the pro-apoptotic protein such as BAX and BAK. In a healthy cell, the anti-apoptotic protein bind to pro-apoptotic ones, thereby blocking their actions. But if the cell damaged or if it stops receiving several signal, the BCL2 and BCLX are blocked in turn, as you can see like this. BAX and BAK are come to pay and then free to punch a series of channels in mitochondria around mitochondria such as cytochrome C, as you can see like this, to leak out into cytoplasm and bind into APAF1 protein, as you can see like this, to clear the compound and activate cascade like extrinsic pathway, like a chain, and the apoptotic pathway is initiated like this. Okay, this is a summary of apoptosis pathway that I told you about the video before, right? There are two pathways. First, intrinsic pathway and extrinsic pathway. They have a little differentiation about this. So the intrinsic pathway, they are also known as a mitochondrial pathway. It occurs inside the cell, right? So the cell receives a signal to destroy itself from one of own genes. And the extrinsic pathway, this is known as a death receptor pathway. It occurs inside the cell, right? So then I told you, the cell receives a signal to start apoptosis from other cells in their organism.
Mechanism step. Step 1. Normal cell. Step 2. Cell shrinkage and chromatin condensation. Step 3. Membrane bleeding. Step 4. Apoptotic bodies. Step 5. Lysis of apoptotic bodies by macrophage. Step by step, cells that occur in apoptosis or apoptotic cells will begin to have atrophy and separate from neighboring cells. There is a group
and compaction of chromatin in the nucleus. Later, the nucleus is broken into the black part of the cell membrane and cytoplasm, and finally, the cell is a subsection called apoptotic bodies, which still has a part of the cell membrane, the cytoplasm, and the part of the nucleus inside. Later, apoptotic bodies will be eliminated by phagocytosis, both by the macrophage cell and neighboring cells.
Stimuli of apoptosis is the type of stimuli or the degree of stimuli that determine if cells die by apoptosis. A variety of interior stimuli such as heat, irradiation, hypoxia, and cytotoxic anti-cancer drugs can induce apoptosis. For example, cancer cells trigger adaptive immune system. T lymphocyte eliminates cancer cells by granzyme and make cell apoptosis.